run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
This will be what they call a hairy carry.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That'll go as a loss of 5. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going
That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a 1st down as well.
Las Vegas, 1st down.
They run it with Jacobs. There to stop him, Juwan Bentley.
defensively here. You're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's got it. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Well, this crowd does not like that call.
Understandable reaction from them. That's their team that the penalty's going against. But you and I both know they're going to take care of the quarterback.
So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty. 1st and goal. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. It's the fullback. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders have taken the early lead. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
At their own 25-yard line.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And some room to roam now. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. What a start. Reception, just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
On play action, Allen. Throw left side complete. That's Jacobs. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. They make a good bit of that yardage back as they're set up in much better shape now for 2nd and goal.
Patriots 5-yard line.
On play action, Allen. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. George Kittle, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead.
Extra point.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. And it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. And he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
1st and 10.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line.
Intercepted by
so that is 3 interceptions now in this first half, and you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest. We're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
And the Raiders are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
His 4th catch already in this first quarter. It's a first down. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home.
And the Raiders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
just shy of the goal line.
And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. It's the fullback with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Raiders add on to their lead. Oh, how about this? No good. Just his 2nd miss of the year. And our score will stay right where it is. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
They go play action with Hurts.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts.
And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
The Patriots send out their punter. Back deep, Jakeem Grant. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. It'll be just an 18-yard punt. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Allen off the play fake. Flush to his right. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there.
Their own 45-yard line.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Open man is Asiasi, the tight end.
A gain of 6 there on 1st. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Here's Rashad Penny, first carry for the former San Diego State Aztec. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line.
The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. Throwing is Hurts.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Here's Hurts to throw. He'll find his tight end here, Asiasi. And he'll be out. 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
2-yard line.
58, 79. 58, come on. It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Big Ed. Check 50, check 50. Watch out.
On the draw, this is Penny. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
That's another Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 20.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. The tight end, Cameron Brate, was the target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
The scoreboard tells a story for him, a little bit bleak, and while it's not quite desperation time yet, it's definitely getting close, but the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
On 2nd down, here's Penny. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
He's brought down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Mike, 55.
And Hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it.
Let's go heavy.
Down with Hurts. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And the Raider D, they get the football back. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. He's got a man, complete. And he will finally go out of bounds just shy of the 40. A big play that time for the Raiders. 43 yards. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. He'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
39-yard line.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen, eluding the pressure right. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
Allen's throw is complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. That's another gain of 15 on back-to-back plays.
1st and goal.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
At the 8-yard line.
And he fires one incomplete. George Kittle, the receiver that he was looking for. But now it's 3rd and goal. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. A great job to hold him to just a yard there. Now it's 4th and goal. Out there is Rodrigo Blankenship in the field goal unit. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. Blankenship's kick is good. And that will up the score now. It's 23-zip. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go-around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you've got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. Looking for Harry. He airs it out deep. And this one is incomplete. N'Keal Harry was the intended target, and it's 2nd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the...
And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. Past the 20. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A one-handed catch, that's one thing, but with a defender right there, that was a heck of a play.
It used to be that one-handed catch was instinctive in a game. Now it's a practiced move. They work on it before, after, during practice sessions. It becomes part of their repertoire, and it pays off.
And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line.
Brought down.
Looking at this now, you got a couple more cracks here this close. Sneak it.
I don't think you even go into a huddle. Just line up, snap it, and fall in behind those guys into the end zone.
Penny will try to punch it in. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action.
And this time he is in. Rashad Penny, his first touchdown on the year. And the Patriots get a score closer.
But they decided got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times, that's a passing play.
The kicker, this has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe the sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fields this way up at the 17. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
23, Patriots 7.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
At the 46-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Allen. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Had to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly. He got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he's got the first, but we also have a flag on the field. And they're already walking backwards. That hold coming from the middle of the line, the center.
And it's difficult for him because sometimes you got people right over you, and as soon as you snap it, trying to get your hands up and block them, you can be a little bit late getting it done.
Oh, it's a screen pass. It's complete. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. Back deep for the Patriots, Gunnar Olszewski. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Patriots take over.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Play action. Here's Hurts. Throw left side here, taken in by Asiasi, the tight end. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. They set up the screen to Penny. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. So they had the big loss on that 1st down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. Hurts looking for Harry. He airs it out deep. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Anthony Harris. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage.
Leverage.
Big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. On 2nd down, it's Jacobs. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on 3rd down. Play action. Now it's Allen. Open man is Sims. He's got it. And he is going to have the Raiders 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Flushed out right. The throw taken in by Sims. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him, and he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
And he'll take this down for about 4 yards, down to the 15.
He's brought down.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. And they drew up the counter there. It worked. They're glad they drew up the counter.
And a lot of times what you're trying to do is just simply get the defense moving in one direction. It doesn't take much. Even one step's enough. Get them going in one direction and then cut back against the grain and let your running back finish it off and get the work done.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. They'll look to throw here. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
Incomplete.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on.
Going from the gun, it's Hurts.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And unable to break away, they stop him a few yards shy. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And the Raider D, they get the football back. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they had the touchdown during the last drive, and I'm guessing that you like the balance they had on that last drive.
And I loved it. Forget liking it. Absolutely love what they were doing because to be ahead of a defense that much, where every play call you have, run or pass, is working pretty well for you.
Makes you look like a genius.
It really does. It also lets you know that your preparation was pretty good, and now the defense has to do all the adjusting.
And very little running room there. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
He'll buy some time right. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards. On 1st down, it's Jacobs. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after.
Because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Counter play with Jacobs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield.
And he is going to have the Raiders first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Adrian Phillips. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. And that is incomplete. Not hang on. It's 3rd down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away.
And this will be touchdown across midfield at the 45-yard line.
1st and 10. at their own 45-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Man open, that's Henry Ruggs. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
I'm seeing a lot of hands on hips in that secondary, and I suspect a lot of mumbling under their breath as well, because this defense has had no answer for the passing game here in the first half.
On play action, Allen escaping the pressure right. Going for it all.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 11 yards there, first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Las Vegas.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds.
At the 5-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3 with the ball sitting on the 5. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And this is caught. Touchdown. Right half. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the silver and black continue to roll. The PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From the 10. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
On the return, the Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
But first down, Hurts. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by the all-pro linebacker. It's Von Miller. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score.
Rodrigo Blankenship.
That pick six extending this lead even further. Boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out to start the third quarter. But if things don't improve fast then, I think the backups get a lot of play in the second half.
Taking it about the 1. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field. And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. It's a sack. And it is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 15 yards on the play, first down. Here's a throw dropped off to his fullback. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second down.
You don't see too many pass-catching fullbacks nowadays, partner. In fact, you don't see too many fullbacks, period.
Good news, though, he does have decent hands, and we saw it right there on display. A pass there, complete to Westbrook, and he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
First and 10 at the 40.
From the gun, it's Hurts. He gets it to his running back, Rashad Penny. It's a gain of 5, and it'll make it a second down.
Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. So first and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go, D. Tighten it.
Here's Hurts to throw. He'll fire one deep for Westbrook.
And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
Westbrook, incomplete.
Ball on the 30 as they come up second and 10.
Alexander.
That's track. Check. 55 to mine.
Throwing is Hurts.
That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
Carry, incomplete.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at third and 10.
55.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Sets up 4th down.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt. And that is not going to get there. Oh, he missed it short. It's no good. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. Certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. So good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10 at their own 42.
He'll let this go deep for Ruggs.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against him.
Now a carry for Jacobs. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line.
Ball carrier.
And it's Reuben Foster in on the tackle.
4-yard line. Brings up second
On play action, Allen. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. They'll run on first down. Jacobs works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4.
Jacobs, the ball carrier.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's third. 22 is the line to gain here on third down. Allen off the play fake. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the third quarter.
And as a defense, The way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
First and 10. At their own 21-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional find something, some spark somewhere, and so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point.
It's now 3rd and 8.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. He'll find his tight end here, Asiasi. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down.
The 35-yard line.
Play action. Here's Hurts. And Brate, the tight end's got it. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Hurts. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They go play action with Hurts. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass.
And now here is another interception. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterback.
And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Henry Ruggs. Touchdown number 15 of the year. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
The score, Raiders 54, Patriots 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this carries into the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Montez Sweat coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Maurice Hurst. He's the one that drops him this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
The Patriots send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he... And from their own end zone, it's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. Thank goodness. That means this next drive is going to begin 1st and goal already at the 5-yard line. Buying time to his left. And that is caught. It's Ruggs. Touchdown, Vegas.
Number 11, Henry Ruggs.
Henry Ruggs, his second TD of the game and 16th on the season as his guys continue to pour it on. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Makes the score Raiders 61, Patriots 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Shesky on the return.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. Maurice Hurst, his 2nd sack of the night.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them.
You got to be ready. Don't be scared of it.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And this is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. Throwing on 1st down is Allen. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. He was trying to get it to George Kittle, his tight end. And now it's 2nd down.
2nd down and 10.
Throwing again. Allen. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. George Kittle, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Raiders are pouring it on.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone. So give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead will swell by 1 more. Out is the kick. And send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And all deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now he dumps this off over the middle. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. And that will be incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Complete. He finds Bray. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the 1st down. A gain of 4 on the play, and they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down.
31-yard line.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. 3 yards to go on second down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Von Miller in there for a milestone sack as that moves him past Hall of Famer Michael Strahan, who finished his career with 141.5. And he's going to let it go deep. Oh, and this turns into a mess as it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45.
By the Raiders.
Well, all I can do up here is just shake my head. I mean, 6 interceptions. I cannot imagine what he's thinking between the ears right now.
Well, just think of how it is for his teammates, because after the first few, you know they're going over to him, hey, we'll get them next time. Now they're probably a little bit frustrated. And if you're a receiver, you're thinking to yourself, any ball that's in the air, you become receiver and defensive back. You got to go compete for the ball so that you don't get another one picked off.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 12 yards there and a first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. 2nd and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. Throwing now is Allen. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Give him 6 on the screen, but now it's 3rd down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any time...
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Jair Alexander. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
49-yard line.
Here's Allen to throw it. Got an open man. It's Ruggs. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Henry Ruggs, 51 yards. And this offense is running away with this one.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Patriots take over. Over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down. Back now in Foxborough. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down. They'll look to throw again. Open man is Asiasi, the tight end. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
Another Patriots first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Catch is made by Herring. And he gets it down to the 32.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Maurice Hurst able to record his 5th sack of the season. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 19. That catch, I believe, will put him right at 200 yards for the game. Indeed it does. 200 yards. He's been incredible. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Maurice Hurst in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
Let's go, D. Alert 3.
They'll look to throw. And now here is another interception. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And this one will be brought back to the 22. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. By the skin of their teeth, they are able to convert on 3rd and inches. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
On the keeper.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off. And
and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown.
Good job. That's what stepping up by
This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell, just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
This is Jakeem Grant. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
On the return, the Raiders take over 1st and 10.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. It's a big play there for Vegas. 44 yards. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now a pass taken in by the tight end Herndon. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And my goodness, another interception. Bernardrick McKinney, the linebacker, picks it. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And, gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Touchdown. Josh Jacobs with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Raiders take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. These have been no picnic for him so far. He's missed 2, but this one is good.
81. Patriots.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will make it into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
1st and 10.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
22-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Give him 9 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and 1. Hurts sets up to throw it. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available. An incompletion as a result.
The Patriots send out their punter in punt formation. But as we've seen, that's no guarantee he'll punt the football. And this will be touchdown inside the 20. They'll spot it at the 18-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off into 4th. Now he'll pull it down. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
11 on the play. 1st down, Las Vegas.
Off of play action, Hill going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. DK Metcalf with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And this offense continues to pour it on. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Patriots take over first down.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Here's Hurts to throw. Got a man open, that's Harry. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second in just about a few inches here.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both.
And now here is another interception. Picked off by the all-pro linebacker. It's Von Miller, and he will return this one to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30-yard line. Here's Hill now after the interception. Out to his left. Oh, now it's free. Hill fumbled it. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line. The defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find someone downfield. He's trying to move around to find an open target. Sometimes you forget the number one thing, take care of the football.
2nd down, here's Hurts. The open man is Westbrook. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
10 at the 40-yard line.
From the gun, it's Hurts. And he completes it to Westbrook. Not much there, only a yard. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Give him 32 on the play.
At the 7-yard line.
Throwing is Hurts. This will be caught at about the 6. Down at the 2. Broke through first contact, but ultimately stopped shy of the goal line. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Harris. And he'll bring this all the way up to the 45-yard line.
By the Raiders.
Facing this 4th quarter deficit, felt like they had to throw the ball, and on the other side, they were ready.
No doubt about it. They're playing situational football. They look at the clock. They know the lead that they have, and all they're doing is playing.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Kamale Correa. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Time to ground it out now with Murray. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on 3rd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. 3rd and long. It's Hill. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling.
That's what it is, baby. That's what it is.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Well, where our booth is here, we can see all of the writers to our left. And their post-game stories, Charles, they have been filed for some time because this game, boy, is it lopsided.
Yeah, we can see our guy Scoop. He's even got his fedora tipped over his face. I think he's taking a nap now. Nothing left to write for him. But how gratifying has it been for them to see what they've done in practice and carry it into a game and see the execution be so good. They've got to feel fantastic about what they've accomplished in this one.
On the return, the Patriots take over.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. 23 yards on the play. And my goodness, another interception. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On 1st down, Murray. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
That one looks like he'll throw here. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 6. And the Raiders
on 1st down, Murray. And a nice spin into some open field. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Taken about 7 yards deep. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. And break, the tight end's got it. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. It's a gain of 9 yards. And the Patriots will get a new set of downs. A big off.